Can you use ChatGPT to create a pilot episode for a TV show? Blazed and Amazed is a screenplay concept about two neurodivergent crime-fighting stoners. And this video is about developing the synopsis and the show philosophy.
The goal is actually to get a synopsis together, character analysis, and also to assist with the plot for a pilot episode of this show.
I've set us up with a mind map here, and we'll build from here. And I've received this email from Pat called Blazed and Amazed. Let's just take a copy of all this and we'll go into Visual Studio. I've set up a folder here and we'll just paste everything that we've got. Blazed and Amazed. New folder, new file. We'll call it Scratchpad. This is where we're just going to put our raw information. Take it out of here. Put it into here. And rather than me asking Pat exactly what this is about, I think this is where we'll start using ChatGPT. We go into ChatGPT and I'm going to pick the GPT-4 model for today's session, and let's give it some context. Today, you are an expert in creating screenplays, movies, TV series, full stop. I am going to need your help to develop a project that has come through as an idea from a writer, full stop. Just wait for the first draft and then give me a list of actions that you think we should be looking into. Go with that. Paste it all in, see what it comes up with. While that's going, let's set up a blaster. Whilst this is going, I'm just going to play this to us so that we can hear what it's told us to do. Sure. Hit play.
Script development. The characters and plot are well outlined, but you would need to flesh out dialogues, scenes and situations further for a full-length script. Consider hiring or collaborating with a screenwriter to fully develop the screenplay. Character development. Dex and Oz need further backstory to develop empathy among viewers and to allow for further character growth. This could involve detailing their home life, relationships, and why they chose to study under Professor Allen. Create a show Bible. Develop a show Bible, which is a comprehensive guide that defines your show's mission statement, character breakdowns, episode summaries, and future storylines. It's a key document to share with potential producers, networks, or streaming platforms to give them a comprehensive overview of your show. Location scouting. Start identifying potential shooting locations that would suit the environment and aesthetic of your series. Think about where Dex and Oz would live, where Professor Allen's classes would take place, and where Veronica Hartfield's office would be located. Assemble a production team. Start identifying potential directors, producers, and a cinematographer. Consider individuals who have a background in comedy or satirical work. You'll also need to consider the post-production team for editing, music, and sound design. Casting. Start scouting for actors who can bring your characters to life. They should be able to handle both comedic and dramatic scenes and should have chemistry together, since Dex and Oz will spend a lot of time together. Storyboarding. Once the script is finalized, start storyboarding key scenes, especially those that involve the clues and the detective work. Budgeting. Create a detailed budget plan for the entire production. This would include production costs, cast and crew salaries, location costs, post-production costs, and contingency funds. Legal aspects. Ensure that all legal aspects are covered, including copyrights for the script and music, contracts for the cast and crew, and permits for the shooting locations. Marketing and promotion. Develop a marketing strategy to promote your series. This could include creating a trailer, social media promotion, interviews with cast and crew, and sneak peeks of the episodes. Distribution plan. Research potential networks or streaming platforms where your show could air. Prepare a pitch for these distributors explaining why your show would be a good fit for their platform.
Okay, so this has gone too broad. What we'll do is we'll just pop in the three areas that I think we'll pop in over to ChatGPT and say, this information is way too general, what I need is a list of actions just to cover these three concepts. Paste that in. Okay, I'm going to take this. This is not quite what I want. I'll do 1 and 2. I think 1 needs a little bit more information in it. I think 3 is premature. We'll go back to our document and we'll create something called script. We'll go with 0, 1. It's just the first concept we're working on. And we'll say script development, like that. We might go 001 dot markdown, and we'll paste this information in, and we'll give them all headings, backstory, and we got storyboarding. Looks like I've missed that a little bit. Outline, script development, character development. I'm going to undo this a bit. We have script development. We have character development. And we have storyboarding. Let's make them all headings. And wherever we've got a colon like this, let's move the text down and turn them into another heading like that. I think we've captured everything we need. Let's take every variant of the 3 hashes and make sure there's a space between them. And we'll go to the top, we'll call it script development. Let's go over to our mind map over here and give ourselves some goals. We've got script development and we've got backstory. Now the script development is break down the story into acts and scenes, write the dialogue, create conflict resolution, incorporate. Okay. What I'd like to do, go back to the scratch pad where we've got all of our information. Can you tell me in 60 words or less the basic premise of this story? 2 neurodivergent stoners, Dex and Oz, who despite their cluelessness stumble into real crimes and solve them, unintentionally exposing hidden truths. Their humorous adventures and unique perspectives unfold within modern day setting, offering comedic, satirical spin on traditional detective stories.
Perfect.
That's about right?
That's it.
Great. What we'll do is we'll ask it the question. What are 5 movies or TV shows that have a similar idea to this? Go with that. Okay. I don't know Broad City or Dude, Where's My Car? Though I think I might have seen it. But the other ones, Psych, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and Pineapple Express, seem quite accurate. What do you think?
I'd say Bill and Ted, Pineapple Express, and Broad City may be the closest.
Have you seen any of those?
I've seen Psych, Dude, Where's My Car, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures. I haven't seen Pineapple Express or Broad City, but the last 3 I've seen them all. But just looking at the storyline behind all of them, all 5 of them, I'd say that the first one, number 3, 1 and 3 actually are the closest.
Okay, cool. Do you know who the director or writer is for Jay and Silent Bob? Kevin Smith. Clerks, Mallrats. Okay. Would you say that the way Kevin Smith approaches doing these sorts of movies would be similar to what you're thinking?
It's on a similar vein to where we're going. It's on a similar path to where we're going with this, but also even more modern satirical approach.
Okay, let's just work through a couple of these. You like Dude, Where's My Car?
Yeah, I liked it. It was a little bit too crazy, but it was funny as hell at the time when it came out.
Too crazy, but it is funny. We got Psych. Don't really want to go the Dumb and Dumber direction. Psych is great. It is funny. It is smart.
Yeah.
But You said to me you wanted... These are more stoners.
These are stoners. What they're doing is that they're stoners, and they think that they're solving one crime, but inadvertently actually find real crimes.
Let's go with that. Let's add in that statement.
These two guys think they are solving crimes, but inadvertently find real crimes and are able to solve them.
Now, Pineapple Express. Let's just type that in. Good, bad, or otherwise. I don't know that I've seen it. I can't give input.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about this one, as we have not seen it. Don't know about this, not seen it. We'll say Broad City, Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. This is...
That's pretty much on point.
On point.
It's on point for the
Close to perfect. Now, you also mentioned Scooby-Doo and other stuff.
That's right.
Why Scooby-Doo?
Scooby-Doo because of the content, where they're a group of the age of the guys is around the same age as the Scooby-Doo crew, and they're wandering around solving crimes.
Okay, look, wander around solving crimes, but also they stumble, especially Scooby-Doo and his sidekick.
Shaggy.
Shaggy?
Shaggy, yeah.
Stumble, especially Scooby and Shaggy. Was there another show?
The Hardy Boys, of course, was two young guys around the same age as well. That
I never saw that, but they weren't stoner, were they?
They weren't stoner, but think of it's basically the same type of thing as Scooby-Doo. It's their ghost and supernatural mysteries that turn out to be somebody like a real person.
Okay.
Actually causing a crime and trying to scare everybody off by making the place haunted.
Rightio. Can I get 5 more shows that fit the positive examples within this list? In my opinion, we got 2 negative examples because we don't know about them.
Sure.
I just want to see if we got more. Harold and Kumar. Is that... There is a female sleuth character that I'm thinking about who is about 15 years old. What show would that be? Don't remember it being Veronica Mars.
Are you thinking of like Nancy Drew or...
Yeah. What about Nancy Drew? Okay, I don't know though that Nancy Drew fits in with the style of thinking that...
No, it's more like take the Hardy Boys and Scooby-Doo and cross it with Bill and Ted, a piss take.
Okay. Take the Hardy Boys and Scooby-Doo and cross it with Bill and Ted and Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah.
Comma, that we get the fun-loving sleuth, accidental sleuths, accidental detectives with the irony of stoners. The one I'm thinking about, I just want to bring it in.
Yeah.
Who is the female Sherlock Holmes that is on Netflix? Enola Holmes.
Oh,
Have you seen that?
I haven't seen Enola Holmes, but I've heard of... Okay.
It's a very good show. We could look into that.
Yes, okay.
Oh yeah, that's the girl out of Stranger Things. Can you take the information that you just wrote for us and also include Enola Holmes as an idea? Okay. What I'm going to do, I didn't like the direction that just went.
Yeah.
I'm going to come up to our original question.
Yes.
And alter it. And that should then alter this in the shape that we want.
Sure.
We'll just go with that. I don't know what else to ask. Okay, what I'm going to do, that still didn't give what I wanted exactly. So I'm going to copy that information. We'll call this philosophy. It's like the show. What's driving the show?
Yeah.
Show philosophy. dot markdown, and we'll take that line, we'll pop back one, we'll take that line, we'll take this information, and we're going to come back to it and say, I have some ideas for the show philosophy, comma, some of the ideas overlap here, but what I would like you to do is break it down into 5 separate sections and an overview. Each section should describe information relevant to the particular section, comma, a section would be Scooby-Doo. Let's see where we go with that. Okay, this is pretty good. Let's just show philosophy all the way down. Gonna just pop it into this document here. Let's expand this out a bit, and overview, get rid of those. We can use this now as a second brain for driving. A lot of content can be driven from this particular information.
Sure.
The only other thing I would want to question, is there anything from Psych that you want to bring into this?
I like how in Psych, I like his focus and intelligence when it comes to the thinking outside of the box.
Okay, could you also bring in
The Good Doctor?
Do you know the show?
I don't know the show.
Very interesting. Let's go to YouTube, go Good Doctor. Here's Asperger's, I think.
Yeah.
Good Doctor trailer.
I met Sean Murphy when he was 14 years old.
Sean! Just act like a normal human being.
Zone.
Difficulty in using language and abstract.
He's breathing. He saved his life.
Justify your decision.
He also has savant level skills in several areas.
The savant aspect of it, where especially Dex can hone in on a particular thing, and his divergency locks in on it, and he's able to see things that others can't. And Owen is often the guy who sticks up for Dex, knowing that he's usually right.
But I'm going to come back to that. Have you seen the Queen's Gambit? Okay, so let's bring up the Queen's Gambit.
I really like the savant thing going on.
Queen's Gambit trailer, this one.
Doesn't make them any smarter.
Among all those men.
Chess can beautiful. In an entire world of just 64 squares.
What I want to point out here is that what happens in the Queen Gambit, what happens in the Good Doctor, it happens a little bit in Psych. I don't think it happens in the Mentalist too much, but it happens in these, is that they are seeing things that are not real, that give real meaning to the story.
Yeah.
For her, she lays down on a bed and she sees the chessboard on the ceiling, and she can just see where all the moves are. In Psych, he sees stuff like that all the time. In The Good Doctor, you've just always got him seeing these things that in his head,
Yeah.
that other people can't see.
Can't see, and that's what, and that's absolute, and that's savantism.
Yeah.
Leads through traits of Asperger's and
Yeah.
neurodivergency.
What I want to do is come back to what we've got here. So I need you to give me 3 more short sentences on these different movies, comma, what we're really looking for is the savant capabilities within these TV shows. They're not movies. So The Good Doctor, Queen's Gambit, and we've only got 2 there. We could bring in The Mentalist, maybe.
Maybe. There's a little bit of it, but it's those 2 examples that you pulled up are the perfect ones.
I'm going to say it, but the other one that comes to me is Limitless.
Limitless?
The movie.
Yes.
That'd be more than Mentalist, right?
That, yeah, because and Limitless, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go limitless. Let's see what we get. Okay, the Good Doctor and the Queen's Gambit make two statements that I think are relevant. Is that there's this visualization in 3D is how he does it. Yeah. She does the same thing. Yeah. Visualize and plan multiple moves ahead. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to our document and take that out. Not sure what those are. That's from the previous area. Let's just add this colon. Add that. Move on down, and we've got this. Let's get just a general idea of, let's get a synopsis. And what we'll do is we'll go back to our original document that you gave me. We'll go to scratch pad and say, using the original idea, comma, and show philosophies, I would like you to come up with a 250 word synopsis for a show. There we go. Original idea, like that. And we'll also say show philosophies. Now we'll paste in the original idea here, and we will go to the show philosophies, and we'll paste them in here. I'll just hit stop because it looks like I pasted it into the wrong spot. Press edit. Original idea is here. Go down to the bottom, cut that out. As they uncover, as they Okay, we'll just put that in there. Press generate response. Now that's about an hour into the session. I think we've got a good understanding of things. What we'll do now is we'll play this back just to see whether it's what you like.
Yeah, sure.
And then we might end up the session.
Sure.
Hit play.
Blazed and Amazed is a vibrant and engaging television series that follows the amusing and unexpected adventures of two neurodivergent stoners, Dex and Oz, as they unwittingly become entangled in solving real crimes. The duo, reminiscent of a modern-day Hardy Boys crossed with the whimsical goofiness of Bill and Ted, bring a fresh take on the classic mystery-solving genre. Inadvertently, Dex's keen eye for patterns and Oz's unbounded creativity often lead them to stumble upon genuine criminal activities within their seemingly mundane lives. Taking inspiration from Scooby-Doo, their shenanigans often start as innocent fun but morph into daring escapades. Enriched by the influence of Jay and Silent Bob, their witty and light-hearted banter conceals their raw ingenuity and resourcefulness. Dex and Oz's neurodivergence, akin to the brilliant minds in The Good Doctor and the Queen's Gambit, gifts them with a unique lens through which they view the world. In the debut episode, their favorite professor, who channels existentialist philosophy reminiscent of the philosophy of absurdity, is wrongfully accused of professional misconduct. Driven by a sense of justice and loyalty, much like Enola Holmes, Dex and Oz put their eccentric detective skills to the test. They embark on an adventure full of clever plot twists, hilarious encounters, and moments of genuine heart. Blazed and Amazed masterfully weaves comedy, mystery, and the untapped strengths of neurodivergent individuals into an enthralling tapestry that captivates audiences from all walks of life. Through laughs, risks, and the unraveling of enigmas, Dex and Oz prove that heroes come in the most unexpected packages.
What do you think?
That is really
pretty cool. It's a good start. I think the next step we should do is buy a domain name.
Okay.
Because I think we could convert this into a blog and we maybe have a landing page. Who knows? What we'll do now is
that is really cool.
Go to GoDaddy, I think. Daddy. Let's go Blazed and Amazed. Is that it?
Yeah, Blazed and Amazed.
Yep. Press search. It's available.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to also look at Blazed Amazed?
What one would be easier if somebody was searching that? Blazed Amazed or Blazed and Amazed?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna jump back and just say blazedandamazed.com. Great. I'll buy it.
Yeah.
Okay, make it yours.
Yeah.
We'll just press continue. No domain protection for now. No professional email. Continue to cart. Okay, why is it expensive? Let's just do it for 1 year. $16 Australian. I'm ready to pay. Okay, we own a domain called blazedandamazed.com. If we go back to our mind map for a second, we'll say domain.com, throw that in. If we go website, give it a domain name. Blog. What we can do is take, say, these AppyCast videos and create a chronological view of how we develop chronological show development based on AppyCasts. Now, we've got a show philosophy at the moment, or a show synopsis, I think. Must be a Y in there, I think. We've got a show philosophy as well. We could develop it further. Come back to our documents. We'll just say show philosophy needs more input. Show synopsis. Looking good, in my opinion.
Yeah.
As we go in here, we'll just give ourselves some emoji marks. Show synopsis will be good. Show philosophy will be okay. Domain name is done. Okay. Now, let's just talk a little bit about next steps. Backstory, character development. We've got Dex and Oz. Okay, that's cool. We got Dylan Dex Richards and we got Owen Oz Cooper. We need to expand on these guys. Let's just throw in a few things. Let's go storyboarding. For now, we need to do some mid-journey work to develop out these characters, just how we think they'll look. We'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'll have a read through everything. In fact, you have a read through it all as well.
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is share this mind map with you.
Sure.
Okay. PrestonMusic.com.
Yeah, Paddock, krastermusic.com, yeah.
You got edit capability on this. We'll hit share. You can look at this. You can even expand on it if you want to. We'll take the script as it stands today and we'll hit the share button here. Okay, we copy the link. We'll just see what it says. Copy the link, and rather than sending it to you as an email, what I'm going to do is go to the mind map. I'm going to create a concept called resources, and I'm going to say ChatGPT, and I'm just going to paste it in as a hyperlink for you. Okay, so you can just go here, click on that,
And it gives you the link.
and it'll take you straight to that.
Perfect.
Okay, and that'll do for today.
Yeah, that was good.